there's a new movie that is coming out this week called Jesus Revolution. Now, this is done by the Irwin brothers, and to get a flavor for what this movie is about, here's a brief trailer to kind of describe it.
This house has a very good vibe. There is an entire generation searching.
Slow down, man, slow down.
Just in all the wrong places. If you want to reach my people, you need to speak to them in a language they understand.
If I bring them in, I'm going to lose my job.
We can only walk through doors open to us. In your church, that's a door that's shut.
Country is a dark and divided place, but now there's hope, and it's spreading.
This is your home, and I want you to tell all your friends about it.
So this Christian movie is about a revival that took place in the 1970s that many people affectionately call the Jesus movement. It took place among a bunch of hippies at a very, very important time in our nation's history, and it sparked what is the Calvary Chapel movement. And so this movie shines a light on that and boasts great performances, specifically by Kelsey Grammer, who is in this film, and he plays kind of the lead guy in the film. And I wanted you to see also this clip of Kelsey responding to his performance and the importance of the film and what it meant to him, because I think it will shine a really, really bright light on why speaking about revival and why what's happening at Asbury is very important. So here's Kelsey Grammer on the Kelly and Ryan Seacrest show, whatever that thing is even called now, Kelly Live or whatever. But here's Kelsey Grammer responding to what this movie meant to him. Check it out.
From Jesus Revolution, tell us about it.
It's a nice movie.
Yeah, it looks
It's really
beautiful.
sweet.
You're tearing up.
I see you getting emotional. What are you feeling? Can I play doctor? What do
yes,
you
of
feel?
course. I love this movie. I really love it. When we first saw the first cut, we sat down in our home and Kate saw it. She said, "Oh my God, it's the best thing I've ever done." She started crying. But he's a man looking for his own faith and finds it as well. A man whose church is empty and he can't get traction, and he's starting to think he's going to be fired from his job as a pastor. And this hippie comes into his life, and he finds new purpose, and started a movement that is still going.
So
I mean,
this is
it's
a true
extraordinary.
story.
Yeah, it's a true story.
You're
Chuck
playing
Smith,
Chuck Smith.
is the guy I play. He died in 2014, I think. But the number of people who came up and said, "Oh, you're playing Chuck Smith? Oh, I listen to him all the time." Or and they say, he married us. Or I was baptized by Chuck Smith. You can see this light in their eyes. And
So as you can tell, Kelsey Grammer was really impacted by this role. Now, I think it's fair to suggest that not only because of the nature of this role and the positive story it portrays, but also he was impacted because our culture desperately needs God the way the culture needed it in the 1970s, as this movie portrays. So to be sure, the 1970s was a tumultuous time, a time where the Watergate scandal was going on, the Vietnam War was going on, the free love movement was encouraging people towards casual sex as their answer to what real love meant, and of course the proliferation and the spread of marijuana and drugs all over the place. So in the backdrop of that comes this movement that revitalizes a youth culture who is disenfranchised and disillusioned. And we're very much living in a same kind of situation in the present. We have impending issues with China, an ongoing war in the Ukraine, with Russia. We had a totalitarian vax mandate that really revealed kind of the nasty side of our political divide. We have race hustlers continually pushing things like the 1619 Project and critical race theory. We have trans activists rushing kids to get under the knife of surgeons and so much more. And so as you can see, there's a desperate need for the same kind of revival that took place in the 70s in the present. Thankfully, at Calvary now, just like Calvary then, as the movie portrays, we have godly men who are standing up in the midst of everything that's going on. People like Jack Hibbs and Rob McCoy and my own pastor, Frank Ramser. These are all men in the Calvary Chapel movement. And there's others outside of it as well who are realizing that the only hope for this kind of dystopian reality that we've created for ourselves in the present, and the only hope for it to not even get worse in the future is for revival. C.S. Lewis put it this way. He said, "If you find that nothing in this world can satisfy your soul, it could be that you were meant for something more." And that's exactly what revival does. It encourages us to seek for something outside of the social answers that we've been looking for and to look to something higher. Now, I'm going to explain it a little bit more and go into a little bit more detail in our top stories today, but if that is what is happening at Asbury, then I got to say I'm okay with it. I'll get egg on my face pursuing and endorsing one of the few things we know is the antidote to the chaos of our culture. So I'll be the first to say I am for revival and I am for what is going on at Asbury if it can help people dig a little bit deeper and go a little bit further in their relationship and in their understanding of who God is and why he is desperately needed now. So you just got done watching a small excerpt of a much larger episode. You can find the link to that full episode down below in the description of this video. So you definitely want to check that out, because if you like that clip, you'll like the much larger episode. And while you're at it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and click that little bell to be notified when great new episodes of Indie Thinker come your way. Thanks for watching.